Hey, what's up? This is Brian Kuzma from Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals in beautiful Lauderdale by the Sea. As you can tell, it's another lovely day here in town. Looks about 62 degrees, I think it's 67 degrees right now. The beaches are kind of quiet, so if you thought about going down to the beaches and just relax, God, what a great day it is. Here's a downtown square, which I'm only a few blocks that way, past that Christmas tree. I guess they still got their tree up. So do I. So I think tomorrow I'm going to take down the tree, though. That's tree takedown day, the 8th. So welcome to the welcome to the shit show, folks. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sure you're all experienced that same thing. It's just sad to see where this nation's gone and where it's going at this point. Anyways, hey, listen, it is what it is. And and hopefully it doesn't turn into a bigger clusterfuck than it is already. It looks like there's going to be a lot of bleeping today, but hey, after what we've seen this week, my language is very mild. And as far as the new year goes, I think we are in for a wild ride here with gold, silver, and precious metal prices. I think we're in a wild ride with everything. So, you know, that old saying, of course the game is rigged, but if you know how it's rigged, you can play and still win. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We all know how the game is rigged, and just get used to it and understand what the deal is and learn how to work around it and profit from it. So again, I think it's going to be a crazy wild ride. We had a wild ride this week with gold, silver, and platinum. Gold jumping up almost $100, like what was it, on Sunday night or something like that, and then Monday morning opening up and again over $100, I believe. I think that somehow someone bought a lot of gold anticipating the supposed blue wave and a Biden win. So it's kind of interesting how that works. Sometimes these markets can tell you things. Anyways, relax and accept the crazy, folks. It is what it is. There's not much you and I can do about it individually. As a whole, we can, and we probably are in our own ways. But here nor there, just relax and accept the crazy for now, and learn how to get around it and learn how to profit from it. And let's take a look at here what's going on. The dollar is up, and one of the things I've been talking about for the last several months is the relationship, the inverse relationship, if you look at the chart, between dollar and gold. And if you notice, the dollar was up yesterday and a little bit today, which caused gold and silver prices. Now, silver follows gold. I don't want my silver peeps out there to think that I don't love you and that I don't talk about silver enough. However, silver does a couple things. Silver usually, they call it the poor man's gold. In the old school days, I would call it the poor man's gold when it comes to investing. Because usually when gold goes up, it brings silver and platinum up, even though platinum's kind of decoupled from that as of late, and I'll show you that here shortly. However, gold is kind of leading the pack. Gold is the leader of the pack right now, and silver will follow it. So all you silver stackers, all you silver people, keep an eye on gold, because that's important for us as silver people. I'm a big silver guy too. I love silver. I think that I own probably more silver than I do gold for sure. However, I watch gold because, again, silver has has industrial uses, and if you think about industrial uses for silver, it's not going to be that good, and it hasn't been that good with industry down. The use of silver is going to be down. I know there's medical uses for silver, and maybe we'll do a show about that sometime. What industrial uses are still using silver and how that's important to us. So industry uses of silver are very important for you silver guys. However, right now, industry is kind of soft and weak out there. I'm sure the solar panel market's weak out there as well. I'm not sure about the battery market and how much silver plays in the battery market. But really what we're looking at here is us silver guys are watching gold for our lead. So keep an eye on gold, you silver folks and you stackers out there, because that's our leader. And again, I don't want you to think that I ignore silver, but really I'm just kind of like following the leader here. And gold is going to react directly to the dollar, and it has been. So if we take a look here, let's take a look at the dollar index. It looks like the dollar index is up. And if you notice that the gold markets are down slightly, they almost correspond to this directly. If you took the gold chart, flipped it upside down, or vice versa, it fits in that little pattern like a puzzle, and it has been for some while. And as I have been saying for a long time, The dollar is a fiat currency. The overall trend of the fiat currency is always going to be down. It's always going to be failure. There's no successful fiat currency in history. We are it. We are the longest surviving fiat currency in history right now. The United States is a experiment. We are the experiment when it comes to fiat currency because, again, we are the longest surviving fiat currency in history at this moment, not backed by anything. And remember, Nixon took us off the gold standard pretty much, or closed the gold window in 1971. So we've become a fiat currency since 71. So what is that, 30, 40? So for 50 years, basically, right now, we are the longest surviving fiat currency. And again, if you look at the trend of the U.S. dollar, let me look at chart here, see if I can find here, we'll just look at all. Let's take a look at all, see if that'll pop up for me. The overall trend of the dollar, and they don't go back further than that, but if we went further, follow my arrow, would be like this. And the value of the dollar is slowly declining, as you can see, and gold has a direct corresponding relation to that. And for you silver guys, I'm sorry about that, I dropped the microphone. For you silver guys, it's important for you to watch this relationship as well because it has a lot to do with your silver. Well, anyways, kind of give me a fairly report. I didn't find a lot out there in markets. Markets seem to be steady right now as gold, silver, and platinum. Platinum's jumped up a little bit, but with what we got going on, this wild ride, and as I said, just relax and accept the crazy. There's just not much to say right now. I think everybody's in shell shock from yesterday. I am as well to some degree, even though I'm not showing it much here. Hey, let's take a look at what are still the cheapest products out there. I always tell you the cheapest products across the nation. Krugerrands, better deal than American Eagles, better deal than Maple Leafs, better deal than a lot of other 1 ounce popular products. Why? Because you can buy, the premium is much cheaper per ounce, and it's a great product. So if you don't live near me, because when you come in, I will always suggest the best deal for you. And if you want to buy something else, that's fine. I'll sell you Eagles, Maples, whatever you like. But I always will suggest new customers, here's what the best deal is. And the best deal really is Krugerrands, although we've got some other esoteric items out there that are far cheaper. And I'm going to get into one of those in silver, actually. There's a silver product I don't talk about much that is cheaper than even 90%. However, Krugerrands are the best deal. And again, if you don't live in my area, ask your local coin dealer for Krugerrands instead of Maple Leafs and Eagles. They're about $30 per ounce cheaper than Eagles. So you definitely would rather buy Krugerrands. For every 3 you buy, you'd save yourself like $100 versus American Eagles. So, and you could buy $100 worth of silver with that money instead of spending it on a premium. That's my opinion. Best deal out there on silver is still 90% U.S. silver coins, dimes, quarters, and halves. Again, that is the best deal out there. You can get that stuff anywhere from probably 85 cents to $1.35 over spot, depending on the quantities that you're buying. Of course, at lower price, below $1, you're going to be buying a lot of bags to get that number. But still, even if you're buying 1 dime, paying $1.35, think about this, paying $1.35 over a spot, or for 1 dime for such a small quantity, you can't beat that. Plus, there's no sales tax on this stuff. That's the beauty of it. You silver stackers can go out there and buy this stuff in Florida. My local guys can buy this stuff, spend $100, $200, not pay sales tax. Why? Because Florida has a sales tax exemption for all U.S. monies. So if you were to buy like 1 or 2 1 ounce rounds or silver bars from me, or a 5 ounce silver bar, something that was under 500, you'd have to pay sales tax. The beauty of 90% U.S. silver coin is you could buy 1 dime for $2 or something like that, whatever the premium is now, which is $1.35 over per ounce, 13-cent premium on a dime. Think about that. It's 13 cents for a dime. That's what you're paying on a premium. But there's no sales tax. You don't add that extra 7%. Let's take a look here. So that's, I was going to tell you what I thought was a great deal. You should ask your local dealers for these. Go out and buy them when you can, and I'll tell you why. They're just like a regular U.S. silver dollars. I have these in the store in limited quantities. I have a few hundred left. But these are U.S. commemoratives. They're U.S. $1 commemoratives. They're $1 coins. They're made with the same exact silver content. See the ones I'm circling right here? That one, this one, this one. Buffaloes you can't buy for that price. Mostly Statue of Liberties, and where's the other one? You can occasionally buy the Olympic coins and the Korean coins, but you see these Statue of Liberties? They're U.S. silver dollars. They contain the same amount of silver 0.77 ounces of silver, just like a U.S. Morgan silver dollar and a U.S. Peace dollar, which are made by the U.S. Mint. And you can get these for like cheaper than you can buy silver rounds for, 1 ounce silver rounds. Now, granted, they're not 1 full ounce, but it's the same as a U.S. silver dollar. It's the same people that make U.S. silver eagles. It's not a 1 ounce increment, but again, if you're paying $2 or less per ounce to buy these, if you're only paying a couple bucks per ounce to buy these it's a big winner for you. So that would be my suggestion, is take a look at 1986 Statue of Liberties, the 1987s, 1988s. If you can buy these Korean commemoratives and a few of the other commemoratives, if you can buy these buffaloes for that, you're a big winner, because those things are worth a lot more than melt. But a lot of these commemoratives that you see here, and there's another one, that's a $5 gold piece. Didn't talk about those either. Those are really cheap right now. There's the 1987 Constitution. So you can buy the 87 Constitution and the 86 Statue of Liberties, again, for like less than $2 over melt. So that's a really good deal out there. So ask your local dealers. And again, I've only got a couple hundred of them left here, I think. Well, that's really about it. This is Brian Kuzma with Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals. As shell-shocked as you are from yesterday and today, but you know what? Again, keep calm. We know what's going on here, and we'll play it to our advantage. Hey, call me anytime at 954-493-8811 between the hours of 10 and 4, Mondays through Fridays, for any advice that you need or suggestions or help. And we can give you live spot prices and give you what the best deals of the day are. Happy to do that for you. And hey, let's see what happens this week. Let's see what happens today even. I'm kind of sitting here with my eyeballs glued to the screen. Anyway, that's it. If anything crazy happens in the markets, I will get back to you this afternoon. If not, talk to you tomorrow. Have yourself a great day, and thanks for watching.